Hey guys, Matt here. This is my review of Dracula Untold. This movie is directed by Gary Shore. The movie stars Luke Evans, Dominic Cooper, and Charles Dance. Going into Dracula, I didn't want a movie as bad as Van Helsing or even I, Frankenstein. But then again, I didn't want an epic drama like Bram Stoker's Dracula. I wanted something right in the middle. I wanted something that had good action, good special effects, and just overall good movie, enjoyable movie. And so we got just that. The best way I can describe this movie is like The Mummy. We get a fun action movie that's kind of historically accurate, but overall it's just a good time. Luke Evans plays Vlad Tepes, or Vlad the Impaler, who's a proud prince of Transylvania. But when the Turkish Sultan requests the draft of 1,000 boys, including Vlad's son, Vlad wants to protect his people as best he can. So with a brutal act of defiance, thousands of Turkish soldiers are now heading for Transylvania. So without any hope or any chance of winning, Vlad must consort to the darkness and the evils that lurk in Broken Tooth Mountain in order to stop this army. Vlad wants the power to protect his people, but once he gets that power, he pays the hefty price in becoming Dracula. Let me start with the acting in this movie. The standout performances are for sure from Luke Evans, Charles Dance, and even the woman that played Vlad's wife was pretty good. Everyone else is really just forgettable. Luke Evans is able to play Vlad, this good, honorable man, but also the monstrous Dracula. I like how he played a man that was conflicted inside and really didn't know what to do. Charles Dance is always good, from Game of Thrones to Underworld Awakening to even Last Action Hero. He really played the creepy demon-type character in this movie really well. Dominic Cooper as the villain, though, was really bad and just bland because you didn't care about his character due to no backstory and really no personality. The two biggest problems this movie has is the character direction for Vlad, but also the storyline. There's a lot of plot holes and inconsistencies, and a lot of stuff missing. First off, Vlad is this honorable prince, this family man that wants to protect his people and his family, but also he's the guy that's supposed to become the evil, monstrous Dracula that we know he will be. So the movie conflicts. We see this nice, the epitome of humanity, this guy that's the strongest and noblest and has the biggest heart. But then there's a couple scenes where it's mentioned he has a hidden monstrous urge inside of him, and that after he killed thousands of people, he felt nothing afterwards. Now, are we supposed to get this guy that we're supposed to root for, or are we supposed to get a Darth Vader type character in which he passes the point of no return, he just becomes so evil, it's awesome? We don't get that, especially when the movie ends. We get a villain with a little heart that's 3 sizes too small. On the plus side, two aspects of this movie that I didn't expect going in that I thought were really cool were the special effects and their attention to detail as far as the history goes. The special effects were really cool, whether he was a bat flying around, killing all these guys, or turning into a vampire and burning in some scenes and whatnot. The special effects, especially on his face, made him look really evil and a little gross, but it was cool. There's also this fight scene where this guy gets stabbed with a sword, but then it shows in the reflection of the sword everything that Vlad does, taking out all these guys. It's pretty cool. Also, the historical aspect I really liked because it took some historical parts regarding the Turks, their slaves, their wanting all these boys, even the locations and the story of Vlad, but also kind of tweaked it and Hollywoodized it and dramatized it. They extended the number a little bit, they changed this, they changed that, so they changed some things, but they also mixed realism and fact with it, so that was cool. Dracula Untold isn't exactly the starting point that I wanted the new reboot on the Universal Monsters franchise to have, but this movie was good for what it was, and it was everything it set out to be. So because this movie didn't take itself too seriously and was just a fun, enjoyable action movie, I'm going to give Dracula Untold a B. I would check this movie out, guys. So until next time, see ya.